Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Valentina. I'm a makeup lover and that's today's makeup products. In today's video, I'm going to test a new concealer, and I have this one by Chanel. This new Chanel Ultra Le Teint waterproof long-lasting concealer. It's what I'm wearing on my skin right now. I'm going to test it for the first time today, and I'll do a wear test. So if you're curious about this concealer and you want to find out more, then keep on watching. For my foundation today, I'm going to use this new Armani Luminous foundation, this new reformulated version. I still test this foundation. It looks very natural on the skin, but it's not the most long-lasting foundation I have. I like it now because it's cold outside and lasts well on my skin, but I don't trust it yet for events or for when I want my makeup to last all day. I already have on my channel the first impressions video with the wear test for this foundation, so if you want to find out more about this one, I highly recommend you to check that video. I have to tell you about my new favorite lip balm, and is this one by a brand called Geisha. It's very hydrating and smells amazing. I also like to use it as a lip gloss because it has that very nice shiny effect. So I've had to tell you about it. I also have this Lips and Cheeks Rosy Gel with pH technology from Geisha. I want to try it today. So let's try it. This is what the packaging looks like. It comes with a spoolie. A metal spoolie, very fancy. It's like a clear gel. I want to try it on my hand. Okay, it turned out in this very pretty pink shade. Let's try it on my cheeks. I'll take a small amount. Okay, it's very pigmented. A little goes a long way. And I only used a very small amount. It doesn't seem to lift the makeup base underneath, which is nice. I'll use my foundation brush to diffuse it a little bit because it's very pigmented. It has 6 months shelf life. It's a lot of product in here, and you only need a small amount. It looks very natural on my skin, and the color is gorgeous. But I want to test it to see if it's long lasting, so I'll have to keep you updated about it. I want to apply a little bit of cream bronzer. So for today, I'm going to use this Benefit Hoola Wave in light. I love the color of this cream bronzer. It's perfect for fair skin, and it's also perfect for natural everyday makeup. So I want to use it again today. And next I'm going to test my new concealer, this one by Chanel. It's also my first ever Chanel concealer, so I'm very excited to try it. So this is the new Chanel Ultra Le Teint Ultra Wear All Day Comfort Flawless Finish Concealer. It is a high-performance, waterproof concealer that delivers 12 hours of wear and hydration for a flawless, illuminated eye area. Makeup stays put and skin remains comfortable all throughout the day. Its ultra-lightweight formula melts into the skin for a seamless finish and buildable medium to full coverage. Surface imperfections, such as wrinkles, fine lines, and dark circles, are visibly diminished. Color imperfections, dark spots, and redness appear reduced. Skin's texture appears smoother, and the complexion appears more even. The eye area appears illuminated for a well-rested effect. It's easily spreadable. Its flexible, tapered applicator precisely hugs the contours of the face for an expert look. It was made in France and has 6 months shelf life. So very nice claims about this concealer. Now let's take a look at the packaging. Very nice packaging. It's in this glass bottle with the Chanel logo on the cap. And this is what the applicator looks like. This concealer comes in 28 shades, and I have the first shade, BD01, fair shade with golden undertone. And this is what the shade looks like. The concealer is not scented, which is nice. I hate scented concealers because I have very sensitive eyes, and my eyes water if I apply something scented there. It has a very nice lightweight texture, but it also looks like it has some coverage, and it seems to dry out pretty fast. Now, let's try this concealer on my under eyes. I also use it as my eyeshadow base. I'm going to apply it on this side first. I'm going to blend it with my beauty blender on this side, and on this side I'm going to use a brush. Okay, this is a full coverage concealer. So this is my skin with and without this concealer on. It's a full coverage concealer, but it looks very natural on the skin. I'll let it like this for a little bit, because I want to see if it creases. And the next I'm going to apply it on this side, using a brush. Let's see how is the finish with a brush. A little goes a long way with this concealer. You only need a small amount, because it's very pigmented. And this is how this concealer looks on my skin. Sponge application, brush application. It looks good on both sides, but because my under eyes are a little bit dry today, I like the Beauty Blender side better, but it also looks great on the brush side. So it feels very comfortable on the skin. It has full coverage, but the finish is very natural. And I feel like I have nothing on my skin. The color is a pretty good match. It starts to crease, but not much. But I'm going to use powder because I always set my concealer with powder. So next, I'm going to apply powder. And for my powder today, I'm going to use my favorite Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder to have a fair test for the new concealer. First, I'll make sure to get rid of the creases. And this is how this concealer looks with and without the powder on. Now with the powder on, it looks flawless. Now I'm going to apply the powder on this side too. For now, I really like this concealer. It blends and it melts very nicely into the skin. It has great coverage, but the finish is natural. Doesn't look heavy or cakey, and I feel like I have nothing on my skin right now. So for now, I'm very impressed. But I want to give you my final impressions at the end of the video after I finish my makeup. So I'll leave this concealer for now, and I'll give you my final impressions about it after I finish my makeup. For my makeup next, I'm going to use some of my favorite makeup products. For powder bronzer, I'm going to use again this one by Givenchy, this Prisme Libre bronzer powder. As I mentioned in my last video, I've hit pan on it. That's how much I love it. I'm going to apply it on my eyes too. And some on my lower lash line too. In my last video, I tried for the first time this Chanel eyeshadow and blush palette, this new Rouge Noir Confidence. And today I want to use this color because it's gorgeous. I'm also going to apply it on the eyes too. And I also want to apply this all over my eyelids. This palette is amazing, and I love everything from here. These powders are buildable, blendable, and long-lasting. So I really like this one, and I wanted to use it again today. But if you want to find out more about it, I highly recommend you to check my last video. For highlighter, I'm going to use this one by Dior. This Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette in Universal. For mascara and eyeliner, I'm going to use these two. This Flower Nose eyeliner with this new YSL Lash Latex mascara. I'm going to quickly apply them off camera and I'll be right back. I'm back, and this is the finished makeup result. On my lips, I have this Wonder Skin lip liner in the color Blush. I also have a little bit of this Chanel blush all over my lips. So this is the finished makeup result. And now, final impressions for my new concealer. This one by Chanel. My under eyes are still looking very good. Doesn't look heavy, cakey, and it feels very comfortable on my under eyes. The formula is nice and lightweight. It blends and melts into the skin very nicely. Also, a little goes a long way, so you need to apply a small amount. For now, I love the finish and I love the formula. But I'm very curious to see if this is waterproof and long-lasting. I want to come back at the end of the day to show you how this concealer lasted on my skin. So if you're curious to see if this concealer is long-lasting, just keep on watching. Hi again, it's the end of the day. And this is how my makeup looks after 9 hours. As you can see, my skin looks very oily with that new reformulated Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. And it's only been like 9 hours. Now, about my new concealer. The concealer has creased a little, but I have to say, my under eyes look better than my skin right now. I do have fine lines, and not many concealers last very well on my skin. It was comfortable on the skin, doesn't make my eyes water, and it still looks pretty good after 9 hours on my oily skin. So for now I like it. It's not amazing, but I definitely want to test it more, and I'll keep you updated about it in my upcoming videos. But guys, let me know what you think about this concealer. Let me know if you have it and if you like it. And let me know what other makeup products would you like to test next. But that's everything for today. I hope this was helpful and I hope you like it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more honest makeup reviews. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!